Hello everyone and welcome to Tangle with Tracy. Today I'm going to do a pattern called Huggins, and it's another fun pattern that you can do a whole lot with. You can make it very squared off, or you can make it curvy. There's just a lot you can play with, but I'm going to start with just the traditional Huggins. So I'll put the word up here, H. There we go, Huggins. And what you want to do is you're going to create a grid of dots. So, and it's best to have even. So I'm going to do, let's see, maybe we can fit over here. One, and try to space them evenly together, apart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do 6 to start with. So I'm going to come down and do 6 rows. And I'm using a Micron PN black to do this. You can use any size you want, any pin that you have on hand that you want to work with. And these aren't perfect circles, but that's okay. But you're creating a dot grid. Got 4 so far. Now you'll have to excuse my boxer in the background barking. She hears something outside. So she's letting them know that this is her house. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. And you can space them further apart if you want to make your pattern bigger. I guess you could space them closer, but that might be get a little crowded. Okay, so then what you do is you come in and you start, and I find that I guess you could go this way and then this way, but I tend to I don't know. Here, let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little curve around those 2 circles on the outside, like this. So the first one I've curved on the outside. This one I'm going to do like that. Like that. Okay, so now let's go and we're going to work on the second row. And we're going to take this circle here and we're going to curve on the inside, like that. So we're going to curve on the inside. Curve on the inside on that row. Next row, you're going to curve on the outside again. So we're going to do this. Curve on the outside. On the inside there. Outside. Outside. And outside. This one we're going to come back and we're going to curve in like that. So you're connecting the dots at this point. Once in a while I'll mess up on the pattern, but typically once you've done it a couple of times, it goes pretty easy. So basically you're just doing the opposite with each row. So we did that, so now we're going to come back and do the outside again. And so I'm just going down each row like so, connecting my dots. And you can kind of fill in those areas if you want. Okay, there you go. So now you've got these lines. Now we're going to come in and we're going to close. We're going to do the same thing, but we're gonna close each one off. So we're gonna under and over, under, over, and under. Over, under, over, under, and over. We're going to come back down here. We're going to go under and over and under. You're starting to see the weave pattern it creates. Over and under. We're going to go over, under, over, under, and over. So you're doing the same thing. You're going, each one is opposite, so under and over and under and over and under. And then we're going to go over, under, over, and under, and over. So now I've got this little grid pattern going on, or basket weave actually. It looks kind of like a basket weave. So, and it looks like they're hugging each other, hence the name Huggins. And this is where you can embellish pretty much any way you want. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do dots across these. So all the crossovers this way. We're going to have three little dots. And you can decorate these all kinds of different ways. It's really only left up to your imagination as to what you want to do with it. And there's so many different examples out there of how people have done this. And once you get the hang of it, and it becomes a little, you're not having to concentrate so hard on the creating the weave, you'll find that this is just a whole lot of fun. And I think this one I'm gonna just do a dot line, dot line, dot, dot line, dot, dot line, dot, and so on. And the ones that are going this way. So dot line, dot. Oop, we didn't do this row. You could do weaves and you could do like lines. If we wanted to, we could come in and maybe put just a little echo here. Aura, as it's known in Tangling world. Kind of gives it a little dimension. Leave that like that. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, now I'm going to do my shading. So I'm going to get my pencil and my blending tool, and I'm just going to shade in each little section like this. All kinds of different ways you could shade it. It's really nothing more than just dealing with you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one this way too. And this way and that way. This way and that way. This way and that way. I may erase that, I don't know. And then oops, there we go. Alright. That's not the same on all of them, but that's okay. Got a mowing in the back somewhere. Springtime is here. Everybody's doing their lawns. All right, so that's Huggins. And like I said, you can make them big, so you can make these a lot further apart. In fact, I'll do one. I'm gonna just do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the key is just making them even. So I'll just do the 2. So we're gonna do that, like that, and like that. And under, and over, and under, over, under, over. So that gives a different look because you don't have as many. I can do another one. I may have run out of room for 4, so let's just see how this looks. In, out, in, under, and over. So that's another Huggins, but you see how it's spaced more apart, so it gives a little bit different look. You can make them different shapes, but basically what you're doing is you're working with the dot grids and then putting all the pieces together to create a basket looking weave and decorate it however you want. Go ahead and put this one, I'm just gonna do like that. And I think I'm gonna just try some lines, see how that looks. That does for it. Kind of cool. I like that. Do you see how? Let's do it this way. That gives it a whole different look. Like I said, you can just let your imagination run and do all kinds of cool things. You could do circles in there. Let's try that. I'm gonna just add a little bit right here. I've never done the circles before, but I thought, let's try it. See what it looks like. Yeah, that's kind of cool. There we go. And that's Huggins. Just practice it until you're comfortable with it, and then make all kinds of wonderful pieces of art with it. And don't forget to do your little signature. Those are my initials, and that's the way I sign my work. There you go. Huggins.